you're here, then you bought the Tamer the Gamer bundle, so we're going to start. You need these done already, which are their headphone speakers. Then you will need a 4mm hook, a G hook. You will need to have scissors and the darning needle to weave in ends, and a stitch marker is recommended. You don't need one though, and the yarn that matches what you used for the headphone speakers. Okay, so we're going to grab our needle. We are going to start with a slip knot on your hook, as you see me doing here, and then we are going to start with the amount of chains that says in the pattern, which is 13, and you're going to get that going. If you would like, you can pause right now to get your chains done before we continue. So once you have your 13 chains, we are going to start from the second chain from your hook. So not the first one that's right there, the second one. And you're going to do 11 single crochets. I was going to say single stitches. Single crochets. And this is where I put the stitch markers, because while you go around the chain, you'll know exactly where you started. So you're going to do your level, I cannot speak today, 11 single crochets. And then just before you hit the last chain, as you're going to see after this, is that's where you're going to put an increase in the last one, because that's going to help us go to the other side. Don't mind me. The fluffs go everywhere, so I use my vacuum to clean that. So in that last chain, you are going to do an increase that is going to help you get to the other side seamlessly. So 1, and now we're going to do the second one. I am a very slow crocheter, by the way, so please don't mind me. And then on the other side, to meet with the stitch marker, you're going to do another 11 single crochets. Okay, so again, you can pause the video right now to catch up, and once we get to the other side, right beside the stitch marker where you start, we will do the next step. All right, so we just got to the other side. So this will be the main core of your head strap, like the headphone strap. So now we are going to start with the 9 chains. So get that going. Again, if you need to, pause the video here while you get that done so we can continue. Once that's done, just make sure that the bottom doesn't twist and your chains get all twisted. But you're going to grab one of the headphone speakers, as you see, where we previously put stitch markers. And in the front loop only of R5, where the stitch markers are placed, you are going to insert your hook, make sure the speaker's facing you, and we are going to do a single crochet. And now we are going to continue to do single crochets all along each of the front loops until you get to the other stitch marker. And then the last one will go where the stitch marker is. Oh, I hit the stand. I am so clumsy. All right, so now we're going to do chains again. You're going to do another 9 chains. And the reason for this is so that the headphones can fit around Tamer's horn. All right, so where we did the stitch marker, that's exactly where you're going to place that chain. I put a stitch marker so I don't continue going around the strap when we were doing the 11 single crochets. So you're going to put a single crochet in there, and then to reach to the other end, you're going to add another row of single crochets. And I was just showing you the triangle shape that you're aiming to do for Tamer's horn. So now you will single crochet all the way to the end. It should be 11 single crochets. Again, you can pause here until to get it all done, and then get yourself to the other side. All right, so we did the last one. We're going to do exactly what we did on the other side, pretty much. So we're going to do another 9 chains. Pause the video now if you need to catch up before we do the next step. All right, so now we're going to grab the other headphone speaker. You want to make sure that when you single crochet it, that both headphone speakers are facing each other the way normal headphone speakers do. You will put it in the first stitch marker that's closest to your right. If you're right-handed, I would assume you do it left if you're left-handed. I'm actually left-handed, but I crochet with my right. That's why I get confused. So yeah, you're going to do a single crochet into that one, and then you're going to do single crochets all the way down until you hit the next stitch marker, as we did with the previous headphone speaker. You can pause now to catch up. All right, so now you will put the last single crochet into the speaker, into that where the stitch marker was. And now you are going to do again another 9 chains to finish that triangle shape for Tamer's horn to fit. All right, make sure that nothing's twisted. Make sure it's all aligned if you need to see how it goes. All right, and into that corner stitch, you're going to do a single crochet again, as you see me doing here, struggling. And then we will, in the next stitch, do a slip stitch. So I'm going to slip stitch that one, and then you're going to fasten off your yarn because you're done. There, and then what you do is you take your darning needle and you weave in the ends. Once the ends are weaved in, you are done. Tamer has his headphones and he can start playing, of course, if you have the controller done. So there you have it, and that's Tamer's headphones. Thank you for watching. Have a great one.